Hello, kaboom! Wherever you are, welcome back. It's underscore Ginto back again to the root of today. Today I'm coming to you live in the evening session, and today it's today. Tomorrow is another day. So guys, straight to the point. Let's talk and more action. There's no action here. It's more of the talk. One-on-one live. It's coming to you from this position, and it's gonna be very fantastic. Wherever you are, get a seat, get a seat, get a seat. Slanting position, it's the one that we need. Fantastic, fantastic. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm waiting for you to have a seat, guys. Wherever you are, have a seat, have a seat, so as we can just make this thing random, clear. It's coming to you. It's live, one-on-one. It's underscore Ginto back again, and here we are at this position of Nyabuhansa. Everything is cool, everything is good, waiting for any kind of a moment that is gonna be achieving, and it's coming out to make sure that it's broadcasted live. And this is the channel to bring you from the village, and it's one-on-one, and any interview, exclusive interviews gonna be coming to you from, and this is the channel to broadcast everything like that. The security, it's very, very tight onto this position, and they are now looking helter-skelter. Whoever will bring some jokes here, make sure everything is fantastic. Look at where they are now sleeping. They are sleeping here to make sure that everything is so cool, eh? Everything is so cool, fantastic. Relax. So every corner, every position, it's occupied by the dog to make sure that my security, it's guaranteed 100%, because I do depend on female security, which is the dogs. You know, they don't have much of going to Reuters to look for gentlemen there, out and there. So I depend on female security. And they are so secure and punctual at any time. That's why I rely with the female security always. And I like it. Fantastic. So let's go right to the point. People have been pointing some fingers. Talking about, okay, begin to talk about yourself and Mayuguno. What has been happening? Carol, wherever you are, you ever talked about, let me talk about that kind of stuff, that whenever things have been just helter-skelter, dividing and ruling. So today it's a one-on-one. Hello, Jambo Kenya. Jambo. Fantastic. So, let me give a small synopsis and small clips that I ever saw onto that position, so as I can just get it as a small recap or a small synopsis on what has been happening, and it's still happening until to date. And people asked about what's happening between you and Mayuguno. Guys, I ever talked about whenever people see a camera is the only problem, and the camera is the only issue in Nyabuhansa. Whenever you don't bring a camera outside, everyone is on point. You can talk to anyone. But whenever you take a camera, now things get changing. And somebody can change to you and in a different mood in the color. You just see, pew, pew, pew. That's people are just bisecting. Bisecting to other angles and making sure that they're trespassing. So as they cannot be appearing, because whenever you appear to Ginto's channel, everybody come to talk about, oh, now you are ungrateful, you are now into that channel. My friend, outside there we are friends. People liquor together, people cherish together, people party together, people eat together, people celebrate together outside here. So the only issue, it's the camera. So me telling you the fact is, the camera is the problem. Whenever the camera is brought out from the position, everything is clear and everything is forward. Kaboom! Parakasha, pakata, parakasha, pakata, parakasha, pakaraka, tanchakata, tinchakata, tanchakata, tanchaka. Wagwan. Everything is okay. So let's go to the point, which is very clear. And guys, let me give you a small story that has been occurring into the villa whenever I was available there. And the point to drive home is one. When I was at the villa, we used to shoot videos there. And whenever we shot some video, we were so many YouTubers. And you can find that in one niche, there are more than 10 YouTubers filming the same position. So the only thing that will be so different between all of you, whoever uploads first, that's your video. Others who will be copying, more of the people are getting copyrights. Or people are just talking about, okay, I film here, I film another section so as I can add or on top. There are people who can film the same video from the start to the end and will post them the way it is. And now whatever was there was now your fastest mode of uploading was being targeted there. So as whenever you upload it faster, you are good to go. But whenever you hesitate, people upload it, we share the same audience. That's the same. Maro divided an audience. Gave us some audience who are truthfully that I'm here with you. Gave us some audience who are cornering that whenever Maro say jump, say jump, jump. That's how they are. And there are like 200 of them. They come once, whenever they are told, they go once. And that's the fact. And whenever now, there's a time, I filmed one of the videos. And that video went viral during that time because no one was expecting that. And Murasenso had left the villa and went out. I think he went to now rotate Africa to see how Africa developing is. And during that time, the wall, Senso himself left the wall about to collapse. This way, it was about to collapse. Very small, tiny thing had left for it to collapse. Then we were shooting some videos there. Me, Gitiriba, Gaken. We are so many. Mogesi was there, Nesto was there, Mangare was there. So many people were there. So whenever we were shooting a video, we were cutting some trees to make sure that we are reinforcing or making the temporary gabions to make sure that that area, we are restricting it not to fall to the river because the wall was constructed besides the wall and that wall besides the river, at the river bank. Whenever water is full of the river, whenever it floods, it comes up to the wall. So it was hitting the wall and taking some soil away. It was sweeping some soils away. Sweeping. Exactly. Which is soil erosion occurred. So from that position, I filmed a video. Then the person who was shooting me was Mogesi, shot me a video, and I just recorded it very good. Then I uploaded it at normal. Then it went viral. The video that can go viral, no one knows. You can never know. The video that got viral, no one knows that video. So whenever it went viral, now Mayuguno came the following day and told us that Team Marwa, you know now Team Marwa, you are the ones who are making us not to have some views inside here. So make sure that today I don't want, and it's the same that the wall had collapsed. Now Mayuguno, they came, so as we do what? We reinforce that place. So I shot a video, we were reinforcing that area, and I shot a very good video and I posted it. The way everyone was there. Nasto was there, Mayuguno was there, Tim Rindima Gutu the widow was there, Kennedy the remedy was there. There's this boy, the brother to Mayuguno, I don't know what Elisha, something like that, was there. Gake was there, Gitiriba was there, I was there, Mugesi was there, Ernesto was around 10 people. We were filming the video. But now the speed of uploading, I was very, very speedy. It was like Safari Rally. Whenever I get a content this way, I was like Safari Rally. So I was uploading the video very, very fast. So now that day, we were now competing between me and Nasto because we finished that work, then we filmed everything. Then Nasto told me that, okay, you have started already uploading. I saw about, no, I'm just converting it. Dewa utaniangalia. Sasa. Uko poa? Salamu alaikum. Iga mareko Muslim. Alhamdulillah, fantastic. So Nasto talked about, okay, hey bro, hey, you have started already uploading. I talked about, no, I've not yet uploaded. I'm converting it so that I can upload a little bbit. You know, you were using the Wi-Fi of there because we were working there. We were left there to make sure that everything is coming to you live. Exactly. So I had all the passwords from Dimwango's house, from Aaron Dante's house, from talk about where Uncle Jamaica was sleeping, called I don't know what, the VIP Wi-Fi, from the compound Wi-Fi, from every Wi-Fi. Even Amaro Wi-Fi, I had the password because he never knew. I had the Wi-Fi because I had the password because in terms of now uploading and this other Wi-Fi's bring shenanigans, we up we go up, or I go back side of the fish pond, and I go, you know, now the fish pond reaches where I am Marwa, talk about what is it, bedroom is, you know, I am Marwa. So down there, so I go and I stand up upright on the fish pond, so as I can just bring it down. Very fantastic. And I was browsing with it very fast, and it was very fast in terms of uploading. So I knew which kind of a Wi-Fi is very stronger, and everyone knew that Gintu you can never defend it, because I was using a Bonoko phone, but it was very good during that time. Fantastic. So we uploaded the video, then it went viral. Unfortunately, the following day now, Mayuguno came talking about, you know how he speaks. Buana, no. This Maro team here, we don't want them today. Only Team Rindima is the one to work onto that position. So it means that everyone came onto that position because of the views. That's the fact. Everyone comes because of the views. That's the fact. So he came the following day talking about this person called Ginto and Nasto. I don't want them. It's just it's the fact because of the camera. But he came. We were eating lunch together. We ate lunch together. Then even he never came very early in the morning. We are the people like Ngutu can never complain. But he came early in the morning. Talk about Kino Elisha. Talk about there's another guy called Nico Buddha. There's a person called Kennedy the Remedy. We were there. Mogesi, we were there. Me, everyone was there the second. But Mayuguno came late because you were talking about I'm now the in charge of this company because I'm the firstborn of Marokenge, you know, or the Didi Maro, you know. He was the firstborn. I was about okay. There's no problem about the firstborn. So the only thing is the work to be continuing. Fantastic. So we inside the work. So he talked about he came while we were eating lunch. Then he came with the camera already open and he wanted to film a video, and we were there filming, and we were working filming. You have to film what you are working. The only thing is be composure. Make sure that you are so fast in terms of uploading. Then he talked about Nasto and Ginto. I don't want to see you there. Today, Team Maro, I don't want to see you there. It's only Team Rindima to work onto that position. So it was a matter of views. It was a matter of views, not in terms of work. But the work was continuing. But views, everyone is uploading. Views, that was the problem. And that's why we went into a challenge where now Mayuguno called Kenge live and Gitriba. They called Kenge and talked about, you know, Maro, these people are now filming and to the villa. They are not working. They are doing this. He's the one. And he talked about, I want Gake to be fired from there. He was the first person to be told, I want Gake to be fired from there, and Mogesi and Gintu will be the third person to go. And the first person was Gake. And that's why I'm always assuring people here. Gake is on a hotspot. He's just being used a little bit because he had some very many warnings. Whenever he can just confuse, one way. That's how you're going to be going out of the point. So that's how we always, we are never good in terms with Mayuguno in terms of camera, but not real life situation, because I do meet Mayuguno. I met Mayuguno. Give me the stories. Give me the stories of how he went to see, talk about, he went to Dar es Salaam. How the wife lost wherever they were just in the house. Then he was maybe taken with somebody. He ever talked about everything. This is just for the time that he came then. The party was held there before Kenge could just live there. Talk about Mayuvia, the wife that he just chased the other day. Talking about whenever they went there, he just lost. During the night, he was looking for somebody who was not available. So that's the fact, it is there. And he was talking about how everything was happening. Everything, we do story, how he came up to make sure that people are talking about how did you come to make sure that the girls are getting pregnant, and he told me everything, how the things are just running. So the problem is the camera. For the people who are just talking about maybe you have some issues here and there, no, the issue is just a camera. Just a camera. But whenever we just found each other, we just cherished together, and that's the fact. That's the fact. So let me go straight to the point. And this is now the story to come. There's a time Mayuguno and Mapopo, they were together. Even they started filming together, making some lives there. So whenever money was being sent to the live, you can just remember that time, Mayuguno and Mapopo, they were together, one on one. But it reached a time, they were getting some live, they were going live in Mayuguno's channel. People were putting their money, donations there, but Mayuguno never gave it to Mapopo. Whenever everything comes, you know how money manipulates people. Never gave to Mapopo. And Mapopo was about, hey, this person is now using me. This person, whenever you go live, I see this is for Mapopo, this is for Mapopo, this is for Mapopo, this is for Mayuguno, this is for Mapopo. People are just sending money, donations. And he talked about, even Mapopo is talking about, there's a time it was sent around 600,000 Kenya shillings. It was sent there. And Mayuguno never applied, never gave him a very small amount of money out of what it was being held that give him this, give him this. That's the fact. Now Mapopo disagreed in terms of that because he was being used. Now he had a YouTube channel, so he had to do what? To make sure that he's doing his own things. So there's this time he was holded. He was interviewed with a Nairobi teacher in Nairobi. So he went there and he was hosted by a Nairobi teacher, and one of the girls, and is now the quotation is now the topic of today. He came and he was the one who was invited via the Nairobi teacher. And Nairobi teacher, wherever you are, you can talk about this because it's the fact. I know how the story is run. And one of the ladies called Pamba Anolda was the one who was picked to make sure that he's interviewing Mapopo onto that channel of Nairobi teacher during that time. So from there, after the interview, they now get together. Now it's Mapopo, Pamba Nolda, and Nairobi teacher. They started now loitering around everywhere. They now started as a group of their own group, and they were just subjecting themselves here. They were walking to here, they were walking to there, they were walking to various places. Then there's this time now, there's a day now of the party time. Let me tell you a story. It was under construction. The fish pond was under construction. Then I went to the villa. And whenever I went very early in the morning, as usual, as we had to make sure that we are going into work, and the party had around 3 days or 4 days there. Then there's I just got into the villa, but the people had not reached whoever were selected to make sure that I'm working with them onto the fish pond, because I was the engineer, I was the teacher, I was the, not a mason, I was the controller. In short, I was the controller of everything to make sure that the fish pond is maintained and it's under construction, and everything gonna be constructed according to the script that this is a fish pond to be constructed this way. So at a long distance, I saw somebody sitting down at where there's a Kenge compound. It has somewhere where they withdraw water. There's a well there, and sometimes it's full of water. People are withdrawing, so there's a bench there. So I saw one of a person just sitting down, like there's a very high wind. She doesn't want how the life is. I saw that, what's that lady? But it's very early in the morning. What does she come here for? Because the party starts around 8 in the morning. But around 6, the guy is here. What's happening? So I went and I found a girl sitting down. And I talked about, hey, how are you? She talked about, I'm good. How are you? I talked about, hey, but you look like you don't want. How is everything? He talked about, no, I have a problem that's going on, and I don't know how can I sort it. I was about, can I help? He talked about, no, you cannot sort it. It's above you. I was about, oh my living God, there's something that's above me here now. Okay, what's the issue? I might help you, because don't see me how, because I was wearing like a person from the past. It was like you know how you just go to work. You are in gumboot, you know, we are working with the gumboots there. I have a very big hat, and make sure that I have the earphone, and I was just there. So she talked about, okay, what's the problem? You just elaborate the problem, then I'll just see if I can help. If I can help, I can help. Don't judge me. Don't judge a book by its cover. And during that time, I was not brown the way I am. Hey, my friend, it's a little bit now, it's a little bit good. During that day, Kenge was using me. I can just know about that. So I talked about, okay, what's the problem? We talked about, okay, there's this issue that I've just arrived here, and one of the sausage. You know the sausage? Pa, parakata, paka, pa. The sausage now in Mombasa. The sausage now was the PA during that time, ex-PA. So whenever she saw Pambanolda, she just called Marwa. Hey, Kenge, you know what? There's a lady who were in a live. Then they were talking bad about Mayuguno. They were talking bad about Nasto. They were talking about Devi. So she's here. Never accept her to come whenever she comes to you. And now that's the fact he was telling me. And she was denied an entrance during the party time. Then I talked about, okay, how can I help you then? So how do you want me to talk? Then I went to this person who is always wearing a t-shirt of yellow. Always you think she's advertising Bruband, called Irene Jep. If you can just remember who is Irene Jep. So always wearing a t-shirt of yellow, representing Blue Band in Kenya, which is the margarine. Fantastic. And always round. He's short and round and black, exactly. And she's the one now was the PA during the party time. She was here. I went and talked to her. How can you help this lady? Because they are talking about she went alive. She did a live talking bad about Mayuguno, talking about this, she talked about, no, that case is with the sausage. I cannot handle that one. The sausage knows. And the sausage during that time, you know, she was an ex somebody. So she was expecting the cucumbers and she was expecting cucumbers every time, you know. You can just remember that. So because of now she was using the cucumbers during that time, and she was now the person who was 100% that the cucumbers are his. He can just do whatever he need with the cucumbers of Kenge. So he knew that I am the one controlling everything, and she was now rampant every time. So this story now, Pambanolda tried this way, tried this way, but sausage never wanted any association. Never wanted any association. Even she went to Marwa, and Marwa talked about no, you know, I don't know you. I don't know what you did, but I'm told that you are discussing my people badly. So go talk to the sausage. So if we can just allow you, you can just get in. The sausage was about, I cannot talk to you. I cannot talk to you. You know how she is always, and talking about, she thinks people are eating feces. You know, she thinks that the buttocks are there, so people are eating feces. Nonsense. So she's about, now I'm the one who has the big buttocks here. I can sway from one place to another. Nonsense. Buttocks people. If you have big buttocks, people don't eat feces. That is the fact. So this sausage talk about, okay, now Pambanolda is a little bit not so huge. She's in the middle person. Talk about the medium. So now she was humiliated during that time. And I was the one who took the responsibility. I told her, okay, if these things are so worse, I can accommodate you and make sure that you are just going back to Nairobi. And it was the same. I accommodated her, and she went back. And people are telling me, like let me talk about the people like Pablo. There's so many YouTubers who are talking to me. I am Boke. They were talking to me that, okay, hey, Gintu, if Kenge sees you with this lady, he will fire you. I was about, you are talking bullshit. Here. Talking about I will be fired because of talking to somebody. Because I want her to get time to be listened. She talked about talking about now the sausage. I went to the sausage, me personally, and I talked to her. Why are you denying such kind of a lady? How do you think that she had? Yes, Pambanolda had a big channel of more than 30,000. During that time, it was 32,000 subscribers. So they saw that 32,000 subscribers. No. This one, no. If you accommodate her here, no. She gonna. So there was jealousy. And you know how this sausage do behave whenever she sees that, okay, now she's in authority, she's the one to select who is to come, who is not to come. So whenever she gets to the phone and Google your name and see, these are the subs, she can deny everything. So that's how the things were running. And she was denied. And even I talked to this ex-PA right now. She's going to be fired any day. And the one who is advertising Bruband always, with yellow t-shirts always, advertising Bruband, which is the margarine in Kenya. People knows Prestige. Yeah, she's the one who is advertising every time. I don't know if she's being paid. She's just there for the sake, exactly. If Prince Odinga has been fired from that position, you are the next. Keep it in tune. Come to Gintu and make sure that I'm rescuing you before things get fall apart. If you read that storybook in Kenya, things fall apart. It's gonna be fall apart to you. Be very, very keen and be independent. Make sure that you are coming to Gintu to host you one day so as you can just reveal yourself and expose yourself to make sure that these things are not chaos to you. You are fixed at one position. You can only do this. But that one, you can never know. You can no, nonsense. Come to this kind of the reality. The world is free for everyone. And relax and enjoy. Get your life outside here. So, this lady had to turn back to Nairobi. And during the party, it was not only her. There are so many people who are chased with this kind of the buttocks guy talking about the sausage. People are being chased. That's the only one scenario that I came across and I saw it live. And I was part of it, and people are talking about whenever Kenge sees you, he can fire you. He doesn't want people to associate with those people are reactors. By now, people are reactors outside here. There's nothing Maro right now. There's nothing Maro right now. People outside here, everyone is outside here, making sure that the content is coming to you live and it's one-on-one. And wherever you are, Pamba and Older, respect always and keep it tuned. Nairobi teacher, thank you very much. You started it. You know, I never saw how these things are coming. Now I've unchained myself. Now I'm making sure that the things are coming to you live. It's one-on-one. And that's how the life is always. Make sure that you are depending on yourself. But this issues of being bothered that, okay, whenever you do this, you might be doing this, you might be doing this. It's just forgone. Let's focus on what is coming. So, guys, if it's your first time you watching the video, keep it tuned, keep it locked. It's underscore Gintu back again to the roots of today, and everything is coming to you live, and it's one-on-one. Keep it locked. Other things are coming from this segment. Keep it tuned. And this is how Nyabuhanse village behaves. Keep it locked. The fact is out. Hello, beautiful people, wherever you are. Welcome back. It's underscore Gintu back again to the roots of today. Gonna be very fantastic, and it's one-on-one live coming out from Nyabuhanse Sarah. And today we have one of the fantastic video coming to you live. And here I have who?
It's D_1.
D. You know, whenever we talk about D, it might be the D I know, eh?
No,
we have D Mwango here.
Yeah.
Or that's where you got the name from?
No, I am Diana, so it's D.
Oh, it's the same. She's also Diana.
Okay.
So
okay.
you have similarities.
Yeah, we have a similarity.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And everything is so fantastic, eh?
Everything's fine.
Are you sick in terms of eyesight, or this is kind of illustration to see that you are seeing as in four-eyed?
At the other hand, my eyes are...
They're corroborating with diseases.
Yeah.
It might be happening. And how do people know you? Because you are now a new YouTuber. And now, not very new, but you are with one of the celebrities and making sure that everything is so fantastic. It's last time I saw you in Rose DJ, and you were there, and there's a person who introduced you very well, talking about even my wife can come here and I can introduce her here. So right now, what's the status?
So the one who introduced me was my husband by that time, but by now...
Former.
It's former.
Former? Is it a former or an ex?
Ex-husband.
Jesus. And who is the guy we are talking about?
The guy is Sejo the Traveler.
Sejo the Traveler.
Yeah,
oh my living God. Look at this beautiful lol. Sejo is just living. And a little question here. How are you right now ongoing? Because I saw you have a kid.
Yeah, I have a kid, and we are separate by now.
With the kid?
Yeah. Me and my kid, we are staying
at the different position.
Yeah.
So right now,
Sergio is in a different position.
I saw. I will be coming to that point because right now Sergio was talking about ready to marry. How do you uptake it? Or sometimes it will reach a time now you're gonna be getting a girl and you are going there. Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am?
No, I'm not such a kind of person. I've decided to move on with my life because already he has married.
He has already married.
Yeah, he has married.
So it means that he had her while you were in the lineup.
I think that was the...
So what caused it to be broken up?
It's a very long story, but I can't go deep.
Give us a small synopsis. you know, you can just talk about, this is not a life to go, and I had decided to do this. So what's a small recap? It's not must to go deep. If somebody wants to go deep, you can go check Minnie Howie's video, and they had a very qualifiant video there, and it trended very much, and you were crying. I was about, oh my Lord, what is Sergio doing with this beautiful lolly? Oh my Jesus.
But it's okay.
It's okay. That's life.
That's part
you
of
have
life.
accepted that's life.
I've really accepted it. And
who gave you the motivation? There's must to a person who is making sure that Diana, please make sure that the motivation is coming to you live.
My friends, my friends,
subscribers,
they're the one who are motivating me so that until I'm strong.
Until you are strong.
Now I'm trying to heal. A heartbreak is paining.
It's paining, by the way. And you had given your life, making sure that your life is now in for it. At long last.
Yeah.
Kaboom.
Kaboom, boom, boom.
How is the kid?
She's fine.
She's fine. She's doing good.
And
what about the channel?
The channel. The channel is growing well. I thank all my subscribers who are supporting me, standing with me, encouraging me. Yeah.
What's the biggest disappointment that you can just get from right now? You got a disappointment, and also you are now healing. You're talking about that. So what's the biggest disappointment you can just talk outside there that's giving people headache as a woman?
The biggest disappointment is, let me do as an example. If you are you are married, and then your husband bring another wife for introduction while you are there.
Oh, so you are talking about you're gonna be giving me a recap. So this is the recap you are giving me. So there was an introducee of another wifey, and to you as a wifey one.
Yes.
So you are being upgraded to a big wife now.
Yeah, to a
Why
big
couldn't
wife.
you accept the big wife?
But it's not to accept. It's not easy to accept as the way you think.
Aye.
It's not easy. Is somebody to alert you that I'm going to do this, so you're gonna be alert,
and make sure that you are getting that.
Yeah,
and
you are ready for it. But abrupt.
Once. So you woke up and you found that there's a person who's sitting onto the seat waiting for you to wake up and tell you that, okay, now how the things are going, you might be two in this house. So was it that she gonna be now the second wife? Was it that she gonna be or he gonna have the second wife into the same house and you, or it was in a different place?
Not in a same house, but in a different.
So was it different areas?
No, not in the same area. She was at the border there.
Oh, at the custom, Kenya and Tanzania.
So that's the time of funeral. Funeral time.
So the funeral of Rose DJ. And I can just remember, I think you were there.
Yeah, I was there.
Now there's this point that was coming out. That there's a WhatsApp group that was created, and the admin was Sergio. I can just remember. And abrupt after 2 days, the WhatsApp group was created, another one, and we were moved from that WhatsApp group to another WhatsApp group of Paris. What was happening?
That was of Paris was a YouTuber.
Yeah.
And Sergio added his number there. So that's when the confusion was there. So people were sending money to Sergio. Yeah.
People were sending money to Sergio.
Yeah.
So was he taking the responsibility?
Not sure.
I'm not sure. Coming for that. Coming. Okay, guys, we are back due to unconditional circumstances that has happened. Now we are back to the segment already, and I was asking about now. You know, you have talked about the WhatsApp group that was created. There were two. One of the YouTubers and one was for the friends. So in the YouTubers, Sergio started adding the friends inside, and that's why now the controversial came outside. And now we were removed from there and subjected to another YouTube.
It was what was here is when you are removed to that group, this group of YouTubers, Sergio's friends remains there.
Okay, they remain there,
they remain
and
there.
they continue redeeming there. Okay, now what's your talk about your life journey in terms of now you coming to be a YouTuber? What motivated you?
Yeah, what motivated me to a YouTuber? I just wanted to.
Who introduced you to your YouTube?
At the point, Sergio was the one who was making video and introduced me as his wife.
Okay.
Yeah, as you can see his video. I'm there as a wife.
Okay.
But now, no more.
No more. And whenever now talk about he was introducing you. Now, how did you open
the channel for me?
Yeah.
The channel nobody opened for me. I opened by myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you got much of the motivation you
and
had.
The first video is when the first video I made. Is the time Sergio went to Nairobi, and me, I went to the shamba to harvest maize.
Okay.
Yeah. After there, that video of maize, I just uploaded it, and he was so surprised to see me, to see my video.
Okay. Yeah.
And he was like, "What? Who opened your channel?
You can do it."
Who opened your channel? Myself.
Yourself.
Because I was telling him to open me a channel, and he was refusing. So I decided to make sure I have it by myself.
Okay.
Yeah. And nobody out here helped me to open.
Okay.
And
Right now, as everything is just ongoing, have you now at least got a motivation outside here from talk about how is the YouTube channel growing? Is it good, or you are trying to make it? Have you monetized?
Not yet.
Not yet. How many subscribers right now?
Let me check. Seven what?
Even you have data everywhere, making sure that updated. Diana called D.
Is D.
Oh, that's. I think Dimwango is the one who motivated you to have that kind of a name, because why couldn't it be? It's called it's D.
Underscore D1.
It's underscore D. It's here, guys. It's here. It's underscore D. It's just there, and you can just go check her and subscribe, like, share, as she's gonna be getting the encouragement and motivations. Because now, are you now talk about into your life right now? Are you gonna be engaging with to be married again, or you have decided things are kaboom that way? You're gonna be that way.
I gotta be that way. The problem with me here is now to work hard for money, not for no, everything here is to work hard how I can get money, not any relationship, no marriage.
No marriage? You have decided no marriage?
No marriage anymore. No.
It has depressed you much.
Hey.
What if you get outside here, like right now, I come as me, and they say that, okay, you know, now these things are there running, you know, you have to make sure that I'm going to be supporting you, even the kid you have, you know, I start getting you motivational money there, here and there. You cannot...
I don't trust any
man.
Any man. I don't trust.
So you mean that now, how old are you right now?
I'm 23 years.
23 years. I'm just 2 years above you.
You are 25.
I'm man enough, you know.
I'm 23 years.
You're 23.
Yeah.
So how can you stay from 23? Hey, it's gonna be long. You know, whenever you talk about the reality, we have 2-3 things outside here, and even a vehicle has services.
Sure.
Eh.
But
Or you are going to look keenly in one eye, or the third eye,
with the micro.
with a microscope.
Sure.
You know,
I'm going to use that.
Microscope.
Yeah.
How can you know? You know,
I
sometimes
can't
I can
miss.
come to you right now. I can come to you and say that, okay, you know, I'm a very good person. I can't, you know how those things are running this way, because you might be talking that you need, you will be looking people with the
Let me tell you,
magnification.
when you get a disappointment, you can't be interested in the same scenario. You can't be interested.
So
You don't have an experience. I have an experience.
yes, you know, you have the experience. But let me talk about this. Whenever he came as now a husband to marry you, you think about he came with sweet words. That's the fact. And maybe the pocket demand. The pocket was a little bit huge. And that's the same way you talk about, okay, let me now lure this kind of a lady into this position. So it was the same. Or how did he come so as he can just get you? He found you at home?
I don't know. For sure, I don't know how to explain it. But it's so difficult.
It's so difficult.
So
how can you tell right now, what about now the life? You have the kid right now.
Yeah.
And how are you coping up raising money for, is he a she or a he?
She.
Is a she. Is she going to school?
Yeah.
How are you coping up so as they can just cater for school fee and something like that, small things?
Yeah, like food, like clothes, or where we stay.
Essential.
Yeah. So where I stay, for some I'm a salonist.
You are a salonist.
Yeah, I'm a salonist.
You are the people of weaving.
Like this.
So you can make it to me.
Even a dread.
This is good to be.
Yeah, this is good.
This is good. Fantastic. How much is the dread one?
Dread.
Like this one. I want to make this one.
Or this one.
Or I can bring my girlfriend.
Sure.
How much?
Like this. When you buy this, these are
Locks.
It's called a Brazil.
Yeah, you are talking about these are called the Brazilians.
These are Brazilians.
So as a salonist, did you study about the salons in terms of going to school, or you just learn it manually?
I just learn it manually. Yeah.
And you are perfect at
Sure.
So that's why you get a little bit of something, so as you can raise them to the family, so as they can get your kid.
Yeah, but for now I'm at my friend's salon. I'm helping her because I don't have a house, but I have some equipments. Salon equipments. I have them.
All of them.
Yeah.
But now it's getting a small area for you to start.
When I just go and look for a room, like from there to this,
a little bit of
it's very expensive.
It's very expensive.
4,000 in border.
In border. So you want your business to be specific in border or in Nyabuanse?
Border where I stay.
Oh, that's where you stay?
Yeah. By now I stay there.
So you don't want to engage with you know, Sergio is coming from Nyabuanse. He might talk about, did you have difficulties in terms of you're going to be attacking you somehow, or you just left the way it is?
Yeah, I just left the way it is.
And everybody to work on his own. And now you are okay. I've just got you. So I know that's a very it's a developing town, and I know that, and it has to be so expensive right now. And for you to cope up to make sure that you are raising money for renting, and also you want a place, and you are renting also.
Yeah.
And you need a place where you can even again rent to make the business.
That's why I'm telling you. The only thing is stressing me is how I can get this money. That's what I'm going to work hard on it.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to work hard on it, so that I can pay my child's school fees.
Yeah.
I can pay my bills. I can buy food and everything.
Right now, you are not in work. What is supporting you per day?
But yesterday I went there. So today I decided to make a video, to come here and make a video. Yeah. But tomorrow or in the evening, I'll be at work.
You'll be at work.
Yeah.
And you love that work. Apart from now, if you know you have to be like a mixed farming. Whenever one fails, another one applies. What if now talk about the salonist, the same day maybe it's not working? Do you have an other kind of a job can you do?
And kind of job is
or to put manicure and pedicure.
Yeah.
You do that?
Yes.
Oh, I like it. Do you have the instrumental, the scrubbing ones?
I have them.
Nericata, or you don't use nericata?
I have them all.
You have them all.
Yeah, and what is it? Even drying gel.
Okay, drying gel.
I have them.
Wow. So if you're gonna be want a help a little bit, and so as a person who is listening to you, and you have got such kind of the miscellaneous effect that's always focusing, and it's bringing some of the chaos into the village because of maybe somebody has some difficulties or some issues with the wife, and this is how they end up outside here, and right now she's now sacrificing. Do you think that gonna be supportive because now you have the kid? I was about to leave that question out. Is he supportive? Because now you have a kid also.
No.
He's not supportive. You are the one who is taking care of everything.
Yeah.
Oh, my living God. So, guys, wherever you are and she's here, you can just tell the people who are just here. Let me bring the camera close so as they can just see you and talk to them so as you can just get a little support there. Talk to them. The way, now it's you now to talk to the world. Tell them what you want.
What I want?
Yeah.
Only support if you feel like you can support. It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
So as you can groove together. And if guys you have never checked her, it's _D1. Oh, it's _D1.
Yeah.
Why couldn't it be just D only? Or there's so many people called D?
Yeah, there's so many people called D.
Why, and one? Why one? Or it's _D1. That one. You're the only D. hey, my living God. Everything is good. So guys, go check her and subscribe, like, share, support so as she can regain everything. If you want much of the video, because right now I cannot go back to what she has already spilled it out, and it's going to be bringing some emotions here, and I don't want to go to such kind of a point because she has talked about she's now depending on herself, and she's going to be depending everything. Talk about the renting, talk about the business, talk about the kid, talk about the school fees, talk about the food, talk about the shelter and everything that's essential to her. She's gonna be looking forward for her own, and whenever you can just feel her vibe and feel her sympathy, you can just go check it's _D1 and vibe with her there. Hey, this English. Hey, this
English is not water.
English is not character. You know that? You have to make sure that everything is coming correctly, you know.
Yeah.
And right now, you know, we have some scenarios. I know they have just developed, and you have got everything outside here, and you have moved on already. What can you talk to the people who are now getting such kind of the stress? How have you developed? And there's no stress because there are people who can suffer 2 to 1 year to 2 3 years about I'm depressed now, this is this. How did you get it to move on very quickly? Because it's not easy, I know that.
It's not easy, but if your partner have moved on, it's your time now to move on.
It's your time.
Yeah. Because
now
like me, my partner has already married and he has moved on with his family. And me, who I am, not to move on.
Fantastic.
Sure.
Fantastic. I like that encouragement because it's not easy,
easy
for somebody like you right now even to talk about this, and also to talk about you have moved on already in a few weeks here. Yeah, it's so motivational to all the people who are in such kind of the scenarios that are happening outside there. You can just get such kind of a movement from her, and she has already talked about she has moved on, and I like that. And this is the moment we need our people. Maybe you can just have some miscellaneous challenges one day, one time, but this is such kind of an encouragement that you have to move on because you will not depend on this kind of a person every time. maybe you have to move on so as the other things can occupy the space. And this is what we are up to. And very sorry for what has happened to you.
Thank you.
I really talk about, I really sympathize, and I wish you early repossession and high recovery, because right now I know even the mentor sometimes, you know, ladies sometimes the mental problem can come in, you know. Yeah, you can even talk about you know, there are some ladies outside here, talk about this as a fact. There are some ladies outside here who have depressed like that, or they have not moved on. They can just depend on, let me go to a club which is near here, let me go take liquor. But you, as you have talked about, I have to move on with the same talk about the goals you had and the profession you had, to make sure that you are getting a living from there. And whenever you were there, were you doing such kind of a work, or you are a little bit not in such?
I was doing it.
You are doing it, and you had a good time to do it.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So keep it locked, and I'm gonna be updating you much about whatever is coming to you live. And we have it's _D_ D1. Hey, that name, you know, I had the D Mwango there. Hey, she was confusing me whenever she was turning to me 360 degrees. So whenever I hear that name, sometimes it confuses me a little bit, and we have to bear the circumstances, you know. Thank you very much, D, for your time, and for me hosting you onto this platform live, one-on-one. And I wish you the early recovery, and all the people who are listening to the story, wish her early recovery, and also to move on. Always positive comments to come, so as you can just make sure that everything is coming to you live, and it's one-on-one.
Thank you so much for hosting me to your channel.
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
You are
I'm
so
grateful.
happy. Yeah. The first time, eh?
The first time.
The first time,
Sure.
exactly. And I just saw you during the funeral time and something like that, and I was about, okay, I know this Sergio's wife, so we have to. So right now, how do you call yourself now? Somebody calls you, you know, people knows that one, apart from the platform much of the time, or there are people can call you that, oh, that's Sergio's wife. Can you respond about that? Or you can just talk about, yes, I am, and we move on.
Instead of arguing with people, you must agree and move on.
And move on.
Yeah.
I like that.
Instead of explaining many things,
how it came, how it was,
how it goes, how it is.
So you are giving yourself another work, and you are going for another work. Fantastic. So keep it tuned, keep it locked, guys. It has been an interview with D. It's D_1. I was about to say it in Mwango. You have to bear with the circumstances. You have to bear with it. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much for everything that has been happening, and we really appreciate for your time and coming for us, and make sure that you are listening to us and subscribing, liking, and sharing, so as we can groove together as a team. Keep it locked, keep it vibing, and it's the beginning, not yet finished. Say hi. Is it hi or hi?
Bye.
Bye. And hi.
Hi.
Bye.
Bye.
You're using the both hands.
Sure.
Thank you very much. See you next time. Are you gonna be having a video then, eh?
I have already a video.
Oh, you have already a video?
Yeah.
Then today is not going to be in that video again. Maybe tomorrow but one?
Sure, on Sunday.
Get it a vibe. You have my number. Call me. We're in Dima.
Sure.
I will be getting now people are gonna be getting the talk about this kind of a video. Should just talk about, okay, how did you get it, and everything like that. And I'm gonna be getting the positive comments, so as we can motivate her a little bit, because of the scenario that has been happening. And if you want much of the video, go check Mini Howie's channel, and they have redeemed there every story analyzed from one step to another, and you'll get the vibe from there. For today, it was a very big shout out for her, to make sure that she is growing the channel to help the family, and also to help herself and the kid to grow, and also depend on their self, because today you have to depend on yourself. No one is gonna be carrying your luggages outside here. Depend on yourself. I like that. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Honesty always, and respect to everyone watching the video. Kaboom! It's coming next to you.